Okay, so these last few days, I've been debating if I wanted to make a new YouTube channel. So I finally did. I'm now going to start making videos for the Phantoms. I know this is going to be a lot different than what you people, expect, but I'm gonna make. I'm gonna do basically the same stuff I do for the Flyers when I make videos, like discussion videos, practice videos if I'm ever able to go. Maybe some videos if I go to a game. I'm not gonna post on the channel a lot. It's kind of just gonna be like something for fun, something else to do, and it also gets my knowledge up for the Phantoms as well. It helps me realize who can help out the Flyers a little bit more and things like that. So this is gonna be my first video. I'm gonna be talking about the Phantoms game last night. They played the Charlotte Checkers in Charlotte. That's the Carolina Hurricanes affiliate. They played on Friday night as well, and they lost. So they're coming off a loss going into this game. And as of right now, the standings for the Phantoms, they are in 5th place, which honestly isn't too good. The Phantoms are coming off a kind of a weird year. I mean, they had a lot of players and goalies had to get called up for the Flyers last year. That's why the Phantoms weren't really that good. They missed the playoffs, and they also didn't have the goaltending as well. But in first place in the Atlantic Division in the AHL, I just want to talk about the record for a minute as well, because the record is a little bit different than probably what you expect in the NHL. They have the shootout loss in the record, so like a shootout loss in the NHL will go onto your overtime loss or shootout loss, and that will leave you 1 point. But they do it where it's, so I'm just going to go to the first place team, and then you'll probably figure that out. So that's the Hartford Wolfpack. They're in first place. That's the New York Rangers affiliate. They've played 8 games, and they have a record of 7-0-0-1. So 7 wins, 0 losses, 0 overtime losses, and 1 shootout loss, and they have 15 points. In second, you have the Providence Bruins. That's the Bruins AHL affiliate, and then they've played 9 games with 5 wins, 2 losses, 0 overtime losses, and 2 shootout losses for 12 points. In third, you have the Springfield Thunderbirds. That's the Blackhawks affiliate. They've played 9 games with a 5-4-0-0 record, and they have 10 points. In fourth place, you got the Hershey Bears. That's the Capitals affiliate. They've played 9 games. They have 4 wins, 3 losses, 1 overtime loss, and a shootout loss with 10 points. And then you have the Phantoms, which is the Flyers affiliate. They've played 7 games. They've played 2 less of every team that's been ahead of them. So 4 teams have 9 games played. 3 teams have 8. Phantoms have 3 wins, 1 loss, 1 overtime loss, and 2 shootout losses for 9 points. So those 2 games in hand could help out the Phantoms. Say they win both of those games. That's 4 points right there. That could be 13 points, and they'd be in second right now over the Providence Bruins, with Hartford being in first. And Hartford is the best team in the league right now with 15 points. And then in 6th place, you have Wilkes-Barre Scranton. That's the Penguins affiliate. They have 4 wins, 4 losses, 1 overtime loss, and 0 shootout losses for 9 points. And they've also played 9 games. And then you have the Checkers, who the Phantoms just played, with 4 wins, 4 losses, no overtime losses, and no shootout losses for 8 points. And I said that's the Hurricanes affiliate. And the Islanders affiliate, the Bridgeport Sound Tigers, they are in last place in the division with 8 games played, with 4 points, with a win, 5 losses, an overtime loss, and a shootout loss as well. So going into this game for the Phantoms, as I said, they were coming off a loss. The game before, they had 5 games at home before this, and they have really relied on a lot of the play from their goaltending. Alex Lyon has been a brick wall for the Phantoms. I'm going to get into that in a minute. Let me just talk about the game first. So I couldn't really find any of the videos of the goals, so I'm just going to describe who scored and stuff. I can't really go into how the play was like I can with the Flyers. So in the first period, it was 1-0 Charlotte, and then at the end of the second, it was 2-1 Charlotte, and then the Phantoms ended up getting 2 goals in the third, make it 3-2, and that was the final. The shots in this game, it was actually pretty tight in the first period. Phantoms had 11 shots, Charlotte had 10, and then the Phantoms really had an outburst in the second period with 24 shots, and Charlotte with 7. And then Charlotte would double the Phantoms shots in the third. Phantoms would have 7, Charlotte would have 14, and then be a total 42 for the Phantoms, 31 for Charlotte. In the first, Jane Kukakinen, sorry if I butchered that, at 10:47 made it 1-0 for Charlotte. That's his second of the year. First period would end 1-0. German Rubtsov will get one back for the Phantoms, his second of the year at 8:04 to tie the game 1-1 from Walensky and Chris Kuulo, his third. Walensky's first assist of the year and Chris Kuulo's third. And then Jake Bean will get one back for the Checkers, his first of the year at 19:21, about 40 seconds left. That's kind of a bummer to give up if you're the Phantoms. And then in the third, Maxim Shushko would get his second of the year from Nicholas Abu-Kubel and Tyler Witherspoon, his second of the year, to make it at 5:30 to tie the game at 2. And then Greg Carey would get his first of the year in the third from Andy Andreoff and Morgan Frost, his fourth assist of the year. And that would give the Phantoms a 3-2 lead, and that would be the game-winning goal. So I just want to talk about Morgan Frost for a minute. He's played very well in these last few games as a Phantom. So Frost has played 7 games. He's got 2 goals and 4 assists, and 6 points and 4 penalty minutes. So in the last few games, they had, as I said, the 5 games at home and then these 2 games away. In the first 3 games he played, he didn't tally any points. And then against the Bennington Devils, he had 3 assists for 3 points in that game. Against Springfield, he got his first pro goal. That was a point. And then in these last 2 games, against Charlotte, he had a goal last night. On Friday night in Charlotte. That was a really nice move. I did see that on the Phantoms. The Phantoms posted that on Twitter. He completely fooled out one of their defenders and scored on the opposite side. It was a beautiful shot. And then last night he tallied an assist on Greg Carey's goal, the game-winning goal. So Frost he's got 6 points in 4 games. And as I said before about Alex Lyon, he's played very well for the Phantoms. As of right now, he's second in goals against average with a 130, and he's 4th in save percentage in the league with a 951. He's played 3 games. He's given up 4 goals. He's played 185 minutes, 77 saves, 2 wins, 0 losses, 1 overtime loss, and a shootout loss. So that really tallies up the game itself. As I said, I'm just going to really be posting on this channel for fun. I realized last night, that many people don't really hear too much about the Phantoms, so I figured why not? I'd make a channel. I like doing it. I love hockey, so I figured I would just do it. Maybe give myself some more knowledge and also give you guys more knowledge as well of how the Phantoms are doing and things like that. So I think those 2 games in hand can really help the Phantoms late down the stretch, as they did lose a few players. Vorobiev and Farabee were called up to the Flyers, and then they sent down a few players to Reading, guys like Matthew Strome and a few other guys he sent to the Reading Royals in the ECHL. So Phantoms are kind of a little lacking on offense. Hopefully Morgan Frost can continue that up and get his points going. And maybe Alex Lyon can continue being really solid in these next few games for the Phantoms. So, alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. And goodbye.